So today I'm going to be doing a drugstore starter kit with a good friend of mine, Abby, or ColorSweptBeauty. Her and I did a collab a couple of weeks ago. We did a makeup swap and things went really well, so we decided to do another video together. And this is kind of an extension to her discount June that she did in June, and we're just going to be doing a makeup starter kit with products you can get entirely at the drugstore. And everything that I mentioned in this video I am currently wearing right now, so this is all what's on my face. And my friend Ashton is in the background. If you see her in the video, that's Ashton. So, so let's get into the video. Okay, so my first product is a BB cream, and I definitely prefer BB creams over foundations, especially when it comes to the drugstore. So I like the Maybelline Dream Fresh BB cream. This one is my favorite one from the drugstore, and right now I am in light medium, and this is just my favorite because it's very smooth and it's light and it goes on very smoothly, and you don't need a brush. You can use your fingers, and it's my favorite. Next is my concealer, and this is my favorite concealer that I use every single day, and it is the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Dark Circle Eraser. This is seriously the best concealer I've ever tried, and it works like magic. So I just use it underneath my eyes for an upside down triangle, and I only put this on underneath my eyes. I don't put it on my blemishes or anything because it's really only made for underneath your eyes because it has something in it. I forget what it's called, but it has something in it that will firm your under eye skin. So it's really for like aged skin, but I mean, it works fine just for me. So this is my favorite. It is so full coverage, but it doesn't get cakey at all, and it rarely creases on me. But I always like to have something over top of my concealer and in my T-zone area. So I like the Rimmel Stay Matte Translucent Pressed Powder.
Sorry. Okay. I thought I was gonna fall.
I like this one the best because it doesn't get cakey, and since it's translucent you also won't be able to see it. But I have two other shades of this powder. One is in 003 Natural, and then the other one, I don't remember what it's called, but it's like lighter than natural, and those don't look cakey either because
I give up. I'm so done. I'm done.
I don't really remember what I was saying, but this is just my favorite powder. It doesn't get cakey, and it keeps all of my cream products from creasing, and it's just great. If there's one thing that I don't like from the drugstore, it is probably their powdered bronzers, just because they're always orange or way too dark. And for some reason they're so blotchy, and it has nothing to do with like the brushes that I use. They're just the blotchiest things ever.
Do you see me?
So because of that reason, I really like cream bronzers. They are my favorite from the drugstore, and this one is by NYX, and it's the Tango with Bronzing Stix in number 4 Cha Cha with Sun God. Last year I was like head over heels obsessed with this, but I don't know what really happened, but I really do like this bronzer. It's my favorite cream one. And looks like this. You can get it at Ulta, and I think NYX is also sold at Sears. I don't know. I've never really been into a Sears and looked at the makeup, but apparently it's sold at Sears. So I like to put this on my temples to contour my cheekbones, a little bit on my jawline and on my nose, and then bring it onto my neck a little bit just so it's all even in one color. So this is my favorite cream bronzer from the drugstore. For blushes, my favorite blush of all time is Stereo Rose Mineralized Skin Finish by MAC, and this is a dupe of it by Milani, and it is their Baked Blush in number 1 Dulce Pink. This blush is the exact same thing as Stereo Rose Mineralized Skin Finish, and Abby sent this to me for our swap, and I'm so happy that she did because it's like a lifesaver, because when that runs out, I will have like depression from it. It's my favorite. But I have this now, so I won't be depressed. But I really like it because it definitely highlights your cheeks, and it raises up your face a little bit, makes it look more awake, and it's a really natural rosy color on everyone that has used it. It just looks so radiant and gorgeous on everyone. A primer for the eyes, and I really like L'Oreal D Crease. This one is I really don't trust drugstore primers, and normally I wouldn't reach for this on a daily basis. I would normally use Painterly Paint Pot by MAC, but this is a very thick primer that definitely does the job and gets it done. So I like this one a lot, also because it's nude, and it reminds me a lot of Urban Decay Primer Potion, because well, the original packaging of it, because the brush is tilted and slanted, and it blends in very nicely, and one shade fits all, so you don't need to get like multiple shades like a paint pot would. You can just get one and it'll blend with everyone, and it prevents my eyeshadow from creasing, and a primer for your eyes is very essential because you don't want your eyeshadow creasing all day. Next would be eyebrows, and I would normally fill in my eyebrows with the MAC brow pencil in Dirty Blonde, but I really like the Maybelline Define-A-Brow in Dirty Blonde. That's probably my favorite. But I ran out of that, so I've been using up my MAC one just so I can go buy the Maybelline Define-A-Brow. So that'd be my one for eyebrows, would be Define-A-Brow. And then for eyebrow gel to set your eyebrows and make sure that they don't budge, I really like the Essence Lash and Brow Gel Mascara. You can also use the Great Lash Mascara in clear, just as long as you have something clear that will make them stay. It will get the job done. You don't really need to buy an inexpensive one
from MAC.
For eyeshadow, I think that when you're just starting off with makeup, since you're probably watching this, you should probably stick to something very minimal and easy to use, I guess. So I really like these L'Oreal Infallible eyeshadows, and Abby also gave me this and I'm obsessed with it. It's the Infallible eyeshadow in Amber Rush, and this is a pressed pigment. So like if this little thingy wasn't here, it would be a loose eyeshadow, but this like you press it down so it's pressed, and it's a really cool concept. So it's really, really pigmented, so you don't have to worry about it being like lacking in the pigment department, if you will. You can use a brush or a finger. I just use the brush because I normally use brushes, but a finger would work just fine. And I like to put this on my lid and then blend it out into my crease with a blending brush, and it just gives a very subtle smoky effect, and it's really pretty. Great for light colored eyes. It would also complement darker eyes and really warm them up. So I think this is a great universal shade for all skin tones and all eye colors, and I definitely recommend this eyeshadow for everyone. Okay, next is an eyeliner, and this is my all-time favorite eyeliner. I use it every single day. It is the L'Oreal Super Slim, and this is my favorite because it is literally like using a pen, and it's so easy to use on your upper lash line. You can make a very thick line or a very thin line, and it stays on all day. It's very intense black. It's not like a weird gray black kind of color. And I would also recommend only to keep eyeliner on your upper lash line and not really put it on your lower lash line. But if you do put some on your lower lash line, make sure that it's thinner than what you put on your upper lash line. Don't just put it on your lower lash line. Just don't do that. Then you look really tired and kind of like a zombie, so don't do that. But this is my favorite eyeliner. It's great. It's really easy to use. Two more products, and the first one is the Rocket Mascara by Maybelline. This is probably the best drugstore mascara on the market.
Yeah! Sorry, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry.
So this is my favorite mascara on the drugstore side of the market. It's definitely the best. It really does a great job at lengthening and volumizing your lashes. And I don't really know what else to say about it other than it's just a great mascara. And finally, the last product that I want to talk about is she's taking selfies. Don't really remember where I left off, but the Jack Black Lip Balm is my favorite drugstore lip balm, chapstick, everything. But this is just the best lip balm. It makes your lips really, really soft, and it has SPF in it too. And it comes in a lot of flavors, but I like the natural mint with shea butter the best. I think it's the most moisturizing, and it does like wonders for your lips. Like it's literally like getting a brand new pair of lips, and it's great. So I would probably recommend a lip balm over any type of lipstick or lip gloss because it's gonna be what you probably use the most. So
is this sunscreen?
So that is it for this video. I hope you guys all enjoyed it, and I hope you got to know Ashton a little bit too. So I'll talk to you guys all in my next video, and please be sure to go check out Abby's Drugstore Starter Kit, and I'll talk to you guys all in my next video. Bye!
You got the luck of a Kennedy, so grab